Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy OpTic Scumpy bringing you another video log here today. This one's going to be a little bit more on the instructional side, giving you guys some of my advice, starting from, a random high school kid, middle school kid, actually, whenever I started playing, that really loved playing Call of Duty and really wanted to make something out of it and, build something from just loving to play video games. So, basically, I'm going to give you tips from my model, from how I got known, how I got to where I am today on OpTic Gaming and the OpTic Gaming team house. I just want to give you guys some tips. There are a lot of people out there that want to and aspire to become professional Call of Duty players, and they want to take the next step. It's just like, I'm a high school player. I want to go to college. I want to work hard. I want to go to the pros. It's like that, but obviously on a little bit less of a scale. So let's hop into it. All right, so the most valuable tip that I could give somebody that doesn't know anything about Call of Duty, doesn't know anything about competitive gaming, and they want to get into it, is pick 3 people that you enjoy playing with and really stick to the fact that you enjoy playing with them. Playing with people that you don't enjoy playing with has affected pro teams. Even one of our players in the past, it's affected him. It's just affected a whole bunch of people. Pro team, for example, Complexity won 7 of the last 8 tournaments. Dropped Clayster because him and Pat or him and whoever couldn't get along on their team. 7 out of the last 8 championships, they dropped a player because they couldn't get along. That just goes to show you how much that actually enjoying the people that you're playing with can affect your team, and how much it makes an impact on the chemistry of your team, the synergy of your team, how much you want to win. It just affects a whole bunch of things. So enjoy the people that you're playing with. That is the golden rule that I can give any of you. The golden rule. Enjoy the people that you're playing with. I mean, obviously you have to be semi-talented to learn the game and then have a skill level that you can excel and be able to compete against the pros. But learning the game is half the battle. Having the reaction time, getting a good shot, that's the other half. So enjoy the people you play with. You don't want clashing personalities. It happened to me on Leverage back in 2011. You don't want it. And I got dropped from that team. Well, actually, I left that team, but you don't want it. It's not good. You don't want clashing personalities. Enjoy the people you play with. The next thing is not really a tip for everybody. It was more of a tip for me. It's something that I did, is start local. Find people at your school that you like playing with. Find people that, find people at your college. Find people in your classes. Anything. Find people that are near you that you can communicate with. For me, it was my football team. Three of the people from my football team when I was growing up really enjoyed playing Call of Duty competitively. Not at the same level as I do, obviously, because they went on to college and played football. One of them went D1 in football. So start local and then move on to better and better teams. That's what my sort of ladder looked like. I started local with my friends, got invited to a TDM team. That TDM team turned into a competitive team. That's how I met Bobby. He was my teammate on Leverage when I won my first MLG event. That's how I met 2 other really good players. Became an MLG event. Became an MLG team. Started playing together. That's whenever we started to, really get into MLG. That's when I started to get my name out there, and that's when I started the road to where I am today. So start local, move on to better and better teams. If your friends from real life aren't as serious about it as you and you get a good offer, move on, keep going on, keep moving up the ladder, keep getting better teammates. That's the way to go. Make sure you can travel is tip number 3. Now, traveling is one of the most important things. You can win all the online tournaments in the world, and coming from myself as a pro, if you beat me online, I'll say, okay, you beat me online. Good for fucking you. Pros have egos. They all have egos. You can't say that a pro doesn't. All pros have egos. All pros work to get where they are. All pros think that they're better than everyone else. If you beat them online, they'll say you're a warrior. They'll say it was just luck. They say they weren't trying. It happens all across the board. All pros will do that. When you beat them at a LAN, that's when they'll, be like, holy shit, like these kids are good. These kids have potential, and that's how a couple teams actually at MLG Columbus started to make a name for themselves. So, make sure you can travel. Make sure that you can beat pros at LAN, and that'll shut them up, and that'll make you really recognized. That'll get you into 8s. That'll get you moving on to the better pro teams. It's just all a ladder. It's all formulated. You just got to move with the steps. The fourth tip that I can give you is pick people that have the same goals as you. Like I said, my friends from high school didn't have the same goals as me. They didn't want to become a professional player. They just wanted to do it for part-time, just to have fun, enjoy the game, enjoy the competition, after football practice, come home, play some GB matches, things like that. Pick people that have the same goals as you, people that want to be professional players, people that want to make a living off of gaming, people that want to, all the above. Just people that want to win, people that want to be pros, people that want to get their name out there, people that want to make anything, make money, anything, any goal that you have. If you want to have goals, your own goals, that's you. Pick your own goals, stick to them. Pick people that have your same goals, and run with them, team with them. Be the best that you can be with them. Practice with them. That's another really important thing that I could give to you. Okay, now here's one of the most important things that I could tell you. One of the biggest things that I've learned from Call of Duty. There's a professional Call of Duty player, someone that wins tournaments, someone that is really, really good at the game, and then there's a professional Call of Duty player, someone that makes a living off this, somebody that goes to tournaments, competes. Things like that. There aren't a lot of competitive Call of Duty players that can make a living off of this, and that's speaking the truth. And the way that a lot of people do make a living off of this is creating a YouTube channel, creating a Twitch channel, and grinding them out. Grinding videos, grinding content, getting things out to the fans that you have, building a fan base that's more than you have, and, just doing that. That is one of the most important things that I can tell you throughout my years of competitive gaming. That's the most crucial thing that I've learned. I see all these pro players with the opportunity in front of them to build a name for themselves and be bigger than what they are now, and they don't do it. I don't know if it's they're lazy, they don't know what to do, they're not I don't know what it is, but creating a YouTube channel, making a Twitch, live streaming, making videos is one of the most important things that I can tell you. It is the most important thing that I can tell you out of all these tips. Make a YouTube, make a Twitch, stream, grind, and building a fan base will become easier. If you have a bigger fan base, you're more likely to be picked up by professional teams, semi-pro teams, things like that. If you have a pretty good fan base, people are going to assume that you're pretty good. So do that, please. And I know a lot of you guys are going to say, I don't have the money. I don't have the resources. I didn't have the resources. I got a capture card with my own money. I bought TVs, monitors with my own money, Xbox, all that stuff with my own money. And it's an investment, really. It is. It's an investment to invest in those things, and hope that you can make it big enough, and hope that you can entertain enough people to get that stuff back. It's how it goes. You have to give some to get some. You got to take a risk. You got to risk it for the biscuit, and you got to grind out. You got to be consistent. Consistency is the number one thing. Whether it's practicing, making videos, live streaming, consistency is the biggest thing. And I know that I'm not the most consistent live streamer, and that's really because I'm going home here soon, and I've been grinding out videos the past couple days instead of live streaming, and I was trying to get back into it, but that's my bad on live streaming. But I'm still consistent with YouTube videos. So consistency, risk it to get the biscuit, and just grind. You gotta grind, man. If you're in high school, I was in high school. I was making a video a day, live streaming for 4 hours a day after school every single day, doing my homework the next morning in class. I was grinding. I was grinding hard, and it was a struggle. But now I obviously have a lot of free time to do stuff. So let's just reiterate on all the tips that I gave you. Enjoy the people you play with. Start local. Make sure you can travel. That's one of the biggest things. Pick people that have the same goals as you. Start a YouTube, Twitch, build a fan base, make an investment. Hopefully it comes back to you. But hope this wasn't too long of a video for you guys. I really wanted to give you some of the stuff, pick my brain a little bit. If you have any further questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them. But as always, guys, this was your boy OpTic Scumpy. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter if you enjoyed the video. See ya.